Gun violence in New Orleans, like many places,
The city is still killing over 100 people a year.
is often defined by numbers.
Numbers dehumanize, names humanize.
On the walls outside St. Anna's, it's defined by people and a problem.
I would say 95%, if we look at the murder board, of homicides are done by guns.
Father Bill Terry is a native of New Orleans. Since 2007, he's written the name of every murder victim in the city on what he calls the murder board.
You know, I don't pay attention to numbers. It doesn't matter. If it looks like a lot, it's a lot.
Last year, New Orleans had its least amount of murders in 47 years. But still, last year, Father Terry put up 146 names.
My dad was murdered before Hurricane Katrina, July of 2000.
Tamara Jackson Snowden knows the pain of violence in New Orleans. She's the director of Silences Violence. The group advocates for victims of crime and their families.
There's minimal to no resources for those individuals who are impacted by gun violence.
Gun violence is responsible for nearly 90% of the murders in New Orleans, but Tamara says the issue is about more than just guns.
We need to change the storyline. We need to change the dynamic. Poverty is an issue, education is an issue, and until we address those things, we can continue to be in the situations in which we are.
And while Father Terry says it's not about the numbers, the fact his church ran out of room on the walls outside with more than 2,000 names speaks volumes.
As Americans, as human beings, to see young people murdered is a very emotional thing.
And that's why this priest is praying the conversation changes.
Where it's a zero-sum game. You're either for guns or you're against guns. And neither route is going to be terribly successful in this country, and neither route is going to successfully address the issue of urban gun violence.
But until then, he will continue to put each name on display outside his church to make sure the stories of New Orleans murder victims aren't lost in the numbers, rates, and statistics.